From the deep dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikodas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we teach you how to play the game.
Hello, as Nikodas. I am Tabbytha, and here is Grebog.
Computer Run Program. Fleet Action Report, episode 214, Friends with Flagships. Yeah, and if you want to support us, being here is a support alone, you know, chit-chatting. Or if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, we have a coffee link that you can go to, which is ko-fi.com/GREBOG. And then obviously you can like, subscribe, and follow us here on Twitch and then also our YouTube, you know, all the places. Thanks. Click those thumbs up buttons and stuff. How's everyone been? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess Nikodas. Why don't you go first?
I really thought you were going to say eeny, meeny, miny, me. Just take off. My week has been somewhat hectic. I have a trip that I'm going on this weekend, so a lot of my week has been prepping for that. So not a whole lot of game time. Primarily what game time I did have, I spent on Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is an Ubisoft game. It was on sale last week for $10, and I have been soaking that one up a lot. I've got some military friends who really like it, and we've been tearing it up. It's an interesting game. It's got aspects of like Assassin's Creed, but in a first-person shooter package. It's fun. I haven't, other than doing the dailies, I haven't really even been on STO, although I am very excited for tomorrow because I will finish the event campaign and get my Protostar if I can figure out which package to get to select the Protostar from.
The package that says Protostar, right?
Is it that simple? You don't have to like narrow it down by lockbox or anything?
Nope, you do not have to narrow it down by lockbox. If you, I believe, let's see, reward info. If you click that reward info, it shows you essentially the list that will be inside the box list. Which here it has all the ships listed and everything. And so you can
long list of ships.
Where did you find that?
So when you're on the event
info.
campaign, yeah, the reward info button. It's like one of those handy dandy buttons they put into the game. It's new, brand new.
Gotcha.
Okay,
so you don't have to like open that up and then pick a box and then pick your ship from the box. It's just there. Okay.
It'll just be in the lengthy list that you can go, hey, I want this ship. You know, like the World Racer or whatnot.
Now my question is the Protostar even in there?
Yes, it's number 4 on the list.
Oh, yep, so it is. There it is. Cool.
Protostar Temporal Science Spearhead. Fed only, so don't try and open it on a Klingon.
Yeah.
Is that still true, even if you've unlocked like
I would not risk it if you are
It's going on Katis anyway, so I'm good with that. Anyway, that's been my week. Tabby, how about you?
Like Nimue just said in chat, we have both spent the entire week abusing the WoW pre-expansion event to level all her tunes and almost all of my tunes all the way up to 70. We've had an army of an entire army of tunes just kind of languishing and collecting dust at various levels. And so we've been using the WoW pre-expansion event to get them all power leveled up to 70.
Nice.
Get all of the and get all the transmog gear and all of that fun stuff. And so I've got like maybe 6 characters that are not 70 yet. And that it was funny. Earlier tonight, we did like one round through the Dragon Blight, and we killed Arthas, and I'm just like, Nimue, I'm done. I can't do anymore. I'm done with the event stuff. I'm not. I can play some more WoW, but I'm done with the event. And so we just changed gears, and we like did like a quest line for the augmentation of Okers to get a little pet, and and then I logged off to get some dinner and get ready for the show.
Nice.
But yeah, and then tomorrow we are going to log in and start doing early access expansion things.
Early access.
Early access.
I have a couple errands to run in the morning, but after that I may jump on there as well. I bought the expansion, so I have early access.
So I had a quick question about Fabledom, Nikodas.
All right.
When you log in and load a saved game, do you have segments of road randomly disappear?
No, but I haven't been on since the latest patch either, so they may have broken something.
Yeah, something's broken to where like you'll log in and just random sections of road will just randomly be deleted, and it's very frustrating.
Interesting. I'll have to look at my save and see. Grebog, how's your week been?
I thought Tabby was going to ask something like, Nikodas, do you get money for the more people you corrupt and get into Fabledom and the more time that they put into the game?
I mean, that's a valid question too.
I could say the same thing about the people that got me into Pal World. I mean, you know, I was on there for a little bit today. I suppose I should say that.
But let's see, me. So real life's still stressful. I think, like I've been, my health, like food wise, has been weird, and I honestly now I'm starting to think it's mainly stress related, because real life has been super stressful.
It's understandable.
But outside of that, I mean, I'm doing all right. I wish family was doing better, but you know, you can only do so much, especially with aging parents and such. So yeah, but let's see. I've been playing STO off and on. I've been working on getting my FedTac alien captain set up. I need to get them like a good day to die, but I don't have the funds for that. But I've been working on getting them like gear and R&D done and reps done, and you know, all that good stuff. And because of digging into that, it made me wonder what traits are amazing and what traits are not, and like what traits for what you know, what should I be like trying to get, no matter what build I'm doing. I'm curious on what traits are for what builds, and so I may have started a spreadsheet that we might talk about at some point, and release to the public.
Who even
and this is
does spreadsheets anymore?
Well, see, that's for those that don't know me. When there's real life things that are just completely out of my control, I end up start creating stuff, like, because it's the only thing, like, I need a grasp of some control. So I create spreadsheets. I create, like, I've delved back into some world building for D&D, because like it's something I can control, and I do enjoy it, and it is a stress reliever. So, there is that.
No, I mean the funny thing is I'm a total spreadsheet nerd. So I mean Nimue just like complimented me. I think it was yesterday on the beauty of one of my spreadsheets.
I mean, I created a spreadsheet for all the WoW races in the heritage armor because I wanted to know where I stood and who I had to
Yep.
level and work on and yada yada. Yeah,
Yada
so
yada
yada yada.
yada yada.
But yeah. So I too had taken advantage of WoW and the leveling thing. So I have at least 3 Death Knights that are now level 70.
What? Only 3? I'm disappointed in you. I thought you would have more.
There might be more. I just keep losing track of them all. So remix, I made sure not. I purposely did not do a Death Knight in remix because I have plenty of Death Knights everywhere else. Yeah. Anyway, let's dig into what STO has been up to.
Well, they started a bonus marks weekend today, last for 4 days, and any content that provides marks, you'll get a 50% bonus above whatever it normally rewards. So get out there and earn your marks. We're going to be doing some of that here in a little bit.
And in addition to the bonus marks, we also have a Lobi sale going on through the 26th for 4 days. So all items in the Lobi store will be 20% off. So if you have recently gotten your campaign reward, that big honking stack of Lobi crystals, well, now is a good time to spend them because you get 20% off of everything in there. So your Lobi crystals go a little bit further. And also, in addition to the Lobi sale, we've also got a key sale going on. All keys are 15% off. You can get a 20 key bundle with an ultimate tech upgrade that also returns during the sale. No, I don't want to go down.
I'm running real quick. I'll be right back. While
So let's
Grebog
see.
tells us about the next segment of the news.
Yeah, so let's see. It looks like it's 1,900 Zen, so that equates to just under $20.
Typically on average, it's a buck a key. Most people say, which now is the time to buy keys because they're you buy the bundles, it's less than a buck a key.
And if you want to take the keys and sell them for energy credits, you can get, I think the going rate is about 12.5 million energy credits per key.
Yes, Nimue. That in fact what was me in WoW.
Oh, I thought it was one of the bonus marks. That we were
I mean, there might be some bonus marks out there. Anyway, so since you also got all those keys that you now are buying for discounted prices, and whether or not you're selling them on the exchange or going to use them, if you use them, they've added a new ship into the Infinity Lockbox. Yes, it's going straight into the Lockbox. They are not making a special lockbox. It is the Hirogen Predator Heavy Escort T6. Now, those of you remember, there was a T5 variant a while back. It was able to be selected in the T5 Infinity ship box, though that has been retired. I'm pretty sure you can't select it as of today out of the T5 box anymore. Because this one is basically taking its place. It is a pilot command seating Intel, I believe, Lieutenant Commander seat. 5.2 weapons with an experimental. The console is Field of Prey. from everything I've heard, nothing like the trait is sure shot, and it has its new experimental weapon, Holobolt heavy cannon. Nothing sounded game breaking or new meta stomping from the ship. Though there is question on how effective the experimental weapon's going to be. That will have to be ran and tested and numbers crunched and yada yada and compared to others. But if you want it, I mean, one way is to buy it off the exchange. I am sure people will be slapping that thing up there on the exchange. Well, someone just got an Infinity prize pack right now in game. A couple of people, it looks like. So you probably are seeing the Hirogen ship show up on the exchange now. Though it'll probably be at max exchange price. So good luck with that. Or you can gamble and try to get it. It all depends on how you roll. It's not how I roll, but you know.
Get those keys.
Wait a minute, how do I not have EPW3?
And there goes somebody else. All right. Bye, Tabby.
Bye.
All right. So the last bit of news is what we're doing tonight. It's the Flagship Celebration event. This runs from 8/22 to 9/12. You need 14 days of progress to get the reward. There are 4 TFOs that get you 1 point of progress each. It's Borg Disconnected, Iupiter Iratus, Swarm, and Synthwave, and we're gonna run as many of those as we can here shortly. The reward is the Kittimer Defender Space Set. This includes a shield, deflector, and engines. The shield, if you lose a shield facing and take hull damage, there's an anti-proton blast that's 9,000 points of damage at base. And then it also does a dot that's 1,600 points of anti-proton damage per second for 6 seconds.
That's clearly being modified by your ship gear, because I am seeing a 10,500 anti-proton damage blast with a 1,964 anti-proton damage per second for 6 seconds. So
okay, so it is, well, maybe not base, but it does a fair bit of anti-proton damage up front and then a dot on top of it. There you go. The deflector adds shield cap and regen, has critical hit, and like almost 30% bonus AP damage, anti-proton damage. So if you're doing an anti-proton build, that might actually become the new meta as far as deflectors go. And then the engines offer shield regen according to how fast you're going. It's based on throttle, not necessarily like your speed itself, because different ships are going to travel at different speeds, but just your throttle. So if you put it up to 100%, you'll get more shield regen. Take it as you will. The set bonuses sound interesting. The 2-piece set bonus. Grebog, you read that a little bit ago. Do you still have it pulled up?
I do.
It adds like shield regen and shield cap again.
Yeah, the 2-piece
And then the
is
3-piece is a clicky that puts an anti-proton bubble around your ship that anything entering it takes anti-proton damage other than your allies. Your allies are safe. And it's centered on your ship, so it moves with you.
it also does,
and that while that's active, it also gives you a 30% bonus to all weapon damage. So it sounds interesting. I'm at least going to try it on my anti-proton captains.
it also does anti-proton damage
And this
inside that
event
field.
is part of the event campaign, which is why I get the Protostar tomorrow. All right, so I'm just going to queue us up then whenever Tabby's ready, and I'm just going to go in order the way we have it listed. So Borg Disconnected, Iupiter Iratus, Swarm, and Synthwave if we have time. Synthwave
Borg
is the
disconnected.
longest.
Are you sure Borg
So
disconnected not
if,
the longest?
if we get started on it, we might run a little over. Tabby, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Did I lose you guys? Grebog, can you still hear
I'm
me?
here.
Can you hear
Hello?
me?
I don't think
Hello?
he can
Can you hear
hear
me?
us because I kept he asked for my input and then when
I
I've
think I lost
responded
you.
to him, he didn't he like kept going.
Hang on.
Grebog, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Tabby, just fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I heard Tabby just fine.
Oh.
He just has me muted, that's all.
Oh.
I got you back now. I don't know what I did, but I got you back, Grebog. So everybody else could hear me run through that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I am
Okay.
ready.
Because you
All right,
had me
we're good.
muted. I didn't have you all muted.
Tabby fixed it. Tabby said something and it fixed everything. So here we go.
Yeah, I'm a tech witch.
Wee
Wee.
woo.
A tech witch. Nice. Oh, we didn't like warp out at the same time.
I am 7 of 9.
Oh, this is going to
In
be
this
fun.
instance, I speak for the cooperative.
Which areas do you want? We're both in, or we're all in like top tier ships, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Sure.
go left then.
We have 3 carriers here.
And 2 half carriers.
Oh, I'm a full
So
carrier.
4 carriers?
Because both my ship and Tabby's has 1 hangar, so we've got a lot of hangar ships.
So we've got 4 carriers.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I went right since you said you were going left.
I'll go straight.
I am fairly certain I'm going to be able to handle this without too much difficulty. Although they got to quit shooting me so I can actually do this. There we go.
Looks like you and I both got the helpers. Tabby is by herself.
Tabby, are you good?
I seem to be.
Come on, guys.
I could probably set this up as a tank.
I
This
imagine
is-
you could.
Is a command ship.
Is it science focused as a carrier?
No.
Engineering focused. Yeah, you absolutely could.
Because and with the number of engineering consoles, holy crap, I could easily take this to an ISO mag setup. I don't know if I have enough polar on. ISO
I need to do that for this ship. That would make Vitara like really scary.
I don't know whether it's my ships or his, but they're just wrecking everything before I can even get close enough to shoot them.
We have maxed out our Borg ships saved, and we've still got 2 minutes to go on this phase.
Well, I'm melting everything as it warps in, so
That's
I think I'll be
crazy.
okay.
So for those that don't know what this one is, there are 3 spots. Here, I'll show the map. 3 spots you go to. Wow, there's a lot of yeah, we have hangar pets all over my area. Basically you are taking out, at first you're just taking out other Borg and disconnecting, regaining control of the disconnected, liberated Borg. So that way they can return back to the liberation front. We'll say yes.
But the disconnected Borg have been the Borg are trying to reconnect the disconnected Borg, and we've got to re-disconnect the reconnecting disconnected Borg.
Yes. And there are 3 phases. The first phase, you're just taking out the Borg and liberating Borg,
Sorry.
and then you're taking out Borg and Undine, and then you're taking out Borg and Voth, and watching out for Borg killer torpedoes.
I haven't played Vitara for a while. I forgot how fun she is in this legendary scimitar.
Oh, and it also should be noted that in honor of the fact that it's a flagship event, we are all flying flagships. I don't
Mine's
know
a bit.
if we actually noted that.
We did not. Mine's a bit of a dated flagship. Back during the show time.
Here's phase 2.
Now they consider a different ship as the flagship for the Jem'Hadar.
It's just the update to what you're flying. Although I still think yours is somewhat scarier. Just because we've seen it, in live action.
Well, like in the shows, we saw like massive numbers of them come at DS9. Yeah.
I remember the Valiant.
And I, of course, am flying my beloved Terran Lexington without the top hat. With the Odyssey skin.
Oh, it's such a beautiful ship. I do love the Odyssey.
I now want to see your ship have a top hat.
Hey, I am an
Little
artiste.
pod.
I could probably arrange it.
There is that too.
Because when you say that, I was like, now I'm just picturing a top hat on your ship. But that's just me. I mean, it's just like today I saw a headline saying earthquake strikes Hawaii, and I suddenly thought of a sort of weird person, like image of a person slapping the islands. And I'm like, that's not what they meant by earthquake strikes Hawaii.
Or was it?
It's just my brain does some weird things, yo.
We're not doing as well this time around, guys. We're only 12 out of 15 at the 2-minute mark.
I mean, I'm getting all mine as they come. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
We're going fine over here.
That means it must be the others.
Must be that one side over in the over there.
My partner's doing all the flying around though. I'm just sitting in one spot where the ships warp in.
I'm literally going in circles, like, because by the time I get anywhere away from the main central spot, all our hangar pets or my friend or the person over here with me is like taking out the enemy.
There we go. Now we're at 15 out of 15 with 1 minute to go.
So I am broadcasting that I guess I am slightly a whale. The fact that I have a emulating phaser lance shooting out every so often.
No judgments, even though it's the wrong color.
See, that is something I would love that the game would do. I don't care if it doesn't change the damage type. If I could just change my weapons. coloration.
The visual, yeah,
Yes.
that's been requested for.
I
over-
No,
know.
like we need a way to like the way we can like do apply like visuals for our shields and a visuals for like a visual slot for our shields and a visual slot for our deflectors. Have a visual slot for weapons, and you drag a weapon in there, and it makes all your weapons look like that weapon.
Yeah. They say it's not possible. And one of the reasons they gave,
Designed to fight Borg.
I was like,
Destroy it.
you're full of shit because you already have done exactly what you just said you can't do. They say they can't do that because the weapons can't show a different type than what they are. And I the reason I say they're full of shit is because they gave us those weapons that you can
Cyclical modulation weapons
Yup.
from the sea, from
Yup.
MUDs.
Yep. I'm like, so you're just saying you're full of shit now, huh? I mean,
Ooh, oh, that hurt.
maybe that's a harsh way of saying it, but you know, it sounds like if there's a will, there's a way, and they just need to figure it out if they really want to do it.
Oh,
Of course, I think at one time used to say there was not a way to do the like captain change tokens. They're like, that's impossible. We can't let you do a race change or gender change.
But now that there's money in
captain.
it, they can.
well, a lot of the
Oh, that
we
hurt.
can't do it that they used to say before had a lot to do with their team size. So maybe things will change now. Maybe what used to be impossible isn't anymore.
Well, just like Majel said, maybe things are impossible until they are not.
Nice reference. I like that.
This second season of Prodigy was amazing.
I agree. It was an amazing ride. A lot of fun.
I still find it interesting where they dropped them in the timeline story wise at the end.
Yes.
It made me go,
hurt.
huh? That's an interesting place.
Wait, where am I? Oh, there I am.
Where are you?
Well, I kind of lost track of where I was in relation to the assimilation station.
We got our boss fight about ready to start here. 1 minute.
So if we're trying to help make sure they stay disconnected, are we like beaming on Faraday cages?
We're just leaving them access to Unimatrix 0, which is where they initially came from. You know what I want to see, though, honestly, and hopefully we'll get it next month with the new content drop, but I would like to see Girardi's Borg.
I don't think we're going to see Girardi's Borg.
Yeah. I don't know that we'll see them again.
Would we call them the Jorg? We are the Jorg.
I mean, that's what we're doing right now, is traveling around to different realities, so why wouldn't we see them?
I think I don't know. I just think there might be they might have to get the actress in to do lines and licensing, and
They're attacking one another. This is your chance.
Well,
Because yeah, sure they have the art, they have the licensing for the property licensing, but I think they might have to like get the actress would have to agree to it, and the agent, and like
Well, I mean, they've done it before. I assimilated it. Nice. Oh, 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 oh.
oh my god, I'm like
I
inside.
forgot about the feedback
Oh
pulse.
shoot, I'm inside the Voth ship. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
You're not. I assimilated it. It's not going to blow up.
Oh,
I may have held back once I started seeing feedback pulses going off. I'm like, and stop hitting the space bar.
I forgot about it.
Thank you for your
I got, yeah, I got hit pretty hard there.
If they wish to join the cooperative, they will be welcome.
Do I need marks?
Omega or Undine? I guess I will go with the Undine on this one.
Someday the cooperative
172 marks.
but at this time
All right, so that's one, and that one did take a little bit, but let's do my favorite, Wee Woo.
oh,
Oh.
I left the map, so I've got to wait for load screens.
I did as wee woo for me.
And a wee woo for me.
Okay, good.
I will definitely be able to hold one of the hollow projectors myself.
Oh yeah.
This one is going to be
The Terrans will be engaged with
I will hold the station unless one of our friends take it, and then I'll figure out where to go from there.
Hard to tell what next friends do. Oh, someone has the Atoleth. I don't
They
normally
do.
see people flying it.
oh, it's a temporal temporal flight deck named Erica.
Sasquatch. The ship is the USS Sasquatch K.
That's funny.
Apparently, there's been a lot of ships named Sasquatch.
I mean, temporal ships, you know.
The Ibris, the Taormina, Kashima.
a welcoming committee.
We got some interesting names in here in this bunch.
Just here for your safety.
As I've forgotten what I named my ship now.
Nobody will get hurt.
All ships, engage the Terran fleet.
This isn't over, Admiral. Believe that.
Warning. I ran this earlier today. The Terran ships, especially the shield ships,
Stay alert.
are using feedback pulse.
Oh,
Picking up more ships through the rifts.
Yeah, I
That's not
noticed.
very
Didn't we
polite of them.
notice that in was it a patrol or?
I think it was a patrol where we noticed it. Okay. You've got that one. I'm turning to take out the data thieves. Our buddy might be out here with me. Tabby's got that one. Okay, so Alpha's the one that needs help. I'll go to Alpha.
okay. I'm going to be holding Beta.
You need to get those rifts under
I've got Gamma.
Tabitha on console Beta.
Simon at Gamma.
No, they're in Forged in Fire. That section where you're in the where you're like protecting the people as they're doing the consoles.
Yeah.
I find their voices like it's incredibly repetitive and annoying. Taking fire at console alpha. Taking fire at console beta.
Still not as bad as Curland here.
Need to get those rifts under control. Erland here.
Garland here.
Oh, I lost my rift.
Is Curland there?
I love that they make fun of themselves.
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
So the next story arc, are we going to get yet another new set of Borg, or
We're gonna get Girardi Borg.
No, we're going to find the universe with the good Borg, and we're going to murder them.
We are the
Probably.
universe with the good Borg. We have two of them. We have the cooperative and we have the Girardi Borg.
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter.
no? We're going to find a universe that they only have the good Borg, like the consensual Borg. You have to fill out paperwork to join. Sign here on the dotted line, and we will let you join. And some of you may be wondering, why would someone opt to join the Borg? And there could be many reasons. Maybe you have some underlying health issues that these nanites could solve, and you would get to live a long, healthy life.
Oh, no, these Borg are evil because while they are otherwise good, the bureaucracy keeps people that could be helped by joining them from being able to join.
Red tape, man. Red tape. Get back over there. My ship keeps drifting just out of range of the rifts.
I want to start making some political jokes, but I will not go there.
Now they're ours for good.
Oh wow, no data breaches or anything like. This was like a flawless
Victory?
Did you like the little backdoor?
flawless victory.
Enterprise is back near projector beta.
Ooh, that feedback pulse.
Oh yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit if you're not prepped for it. Look at the Enterprise's health go down, though. That was amazing.
The Enterprise
And that's without Reynard didn't even come over and get to help.
Back in a bit. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Oh, she's running already.
At least we know where she's going to be already.
is near projector
We hit her hard enough that she teleported right away. That's funny. Gotta love all those dots, man.
More dots.
The shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
I got the last shield ship. Enterprise is vulnerable.
Don't even try to catch me. Well done.
Reiterative
We
structural
didn't-
capacity for the win.
It was like we didn't try to catch her. We just took her out.
Hopefully their emperor will listen to that message, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
And yet, we still need to do better next time. Alright, so back to the screen. We'll do Swarm. Wee woo.
Oops.
It's fine, Tabby. We both do that. Wee woo for me.
Wee woo.
I couldn't help myself. I'm not sorry.
Well, this one's taken a while.
Oh, the next one. I don't know that I want to be in this ship.
Oh.
Synthwave.
I will be fine.
You'll be fine.
Though I am more maneuverable than Nikodas, as we showed earlier.
True enough.
So
I have competitive engines, though. I'll manage. Let's get my little ships out here.
victory is life.
Derpa. What's Derpa in? Oh, one of the first miracle worker ships. Interesting.
What's
And
that?
Samus?
It looks like they might be in the Tucker. Let me look here. Tactical, Miracle Worker Cruiser. Maybe that wasn't
Going left.
Going right.
Oh yeah, please try to chase me.
sending power.
Derpa's over here helping me. We're only missing one ship.
They're already on it. Heading to a satellite.
DARPA must be the less evolved precursor to the DARPA program.
Well done. The Jem'Hadar
I'm repairing the
satellite is
satellite.
back online. It will launch
Satellite
tractor
has been
mines against the
repaired.
Earth ships.
And when you are with a group that knows what they're doing with this one,
We're missing one satellite.
And it's not the one you're sitting right by?
Nope.
no, all the satellites are done now.
Okay.
Now
I'm
it's just
going back.
taking out the last of the swarm.
And we're done. Phase 3. Okay, so we're not talking about these. Power up Dominion ships was phase 1, repair damaged satellites is phase 2, and phase 3 is just escorting ships out of here, keeping them safe.
Herc's ship spotted
And every
with
so
escape
often,
route
by one of
Gamma.
the mine
Get over
towers,
there.
you can deploy
Refugee
some
ships
mines,
heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
slow
If you're in
down
the
the
right
the
spot,
little
yeah.
what's my bobbers?
What's my bobbers?
What's my bobbers?
The last of the refuge.
Why did that pop up now?
There we go.
I suddenly got Odo with the last of the refugees thing.
I did too.
Working as intended. It's a feature.
Is anybody doing beta? Doesn't look like
I'm
it,
near
does it?
beta. There's
Okay.
nothing to do here yet. So I went and helped a little bit with the one of the other groups.
Gotcha. Deploying more tractor beams. Refugee ships away.
Away.
Yeah,
Here.
they're flying away.
Far.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Yes,
And
Odo.
we have friends again.
Gamma. Get over there. Herc Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful.
Ooh, where's the dreadnought? Is that over by you?
Middle.
What dreadnought? Like,
It's
there's
there.
nothing over here.
It's not dead.
Oh
It's
no,
over
it's
at
right. Oh, there
Alpha.
it is.
There we go. Now it's dead.
I was like, if it's in middle, it's getting annihilated fast, because, like, yeah.
Because you hit really hard.
I'm in a cannon scatter volley build on this ship.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's interesting. With that turn rate. You're pulling it off really well, though.
Don't get in front of me, yo.
Deploying more tractor beam mines, although I don't know why. Everything's dying too fast for them to matter.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over
Man, I
there.
feel worthless here.
Oh no, don't say that. You matter.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not really helping much. My buddy over here's doing almost as much damage as I am.
We're speeding up the evacuation.
I mean, these are all normal difficulty, so...
True.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect
The
refugees.
swarmers I basically blink at and they die.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
3 minutes to go. This is your 3-minute warning.
Target's shields have failed.
Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
I'm going to take out these ships between Beta and Gamma.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
At least the explosions don't take out the refugee ships.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Just terrible.
All the little colors spraying out from the front of your ship is kind of funny, Grebog.
And I could probably shoot more colors out, too. If I hit other buttons that I'm just not caring about since I'm annihilating things so fast.
Head to escape route Beta.
Oh yeah, the swarmers die really, really fast. The ravagers are a little harder. Marginally.
Target's shields have failed.
What weapons are you using on that? Are you doing anti-proton?
Oh, they pushed me around. How
I see that.
rude.
There.
For that, take a phaser
Herc's
lance.
ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
I'm using, I think, probably a lot of inhibiting Polaron. Yes.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Target's shields have failed.
30 seconds. And that's going to put us right at the hour. Do you want to go ahead and do synthwave?
I don't care. We've done it in the past, but I mean that doesn't mean we can't do it again.
But have we done it in our flagships?
Probably take us about 15 or 20 minutes past.
That's
We can
everyone.
do that.
We did what we could.
I'll get us queued up here.
Hopefully the Herc swarm
And I'm
will
not
focus
leaving the
its force
TFO.
on an
I guess
Okay,
I
fine.
can not leave as well.
Oh, right. I need to pick my reward, don't I? Let's do Terran. Did you guys get the little blinky?
Yes.
Okay.
Got the blinky.
Apparently nobody's running Synthwave for this event. Anybody in chat want to join us?
I mean, would you run Synthwave?
When you just want to get your dailies done, yeah, would you be running Synthwave or I don't know.
Which would you say is the quickest, easiest one for this event?
If you have a good team, it'd be Iupiter. If you don't have a good team, it's Synthwave.
Oh, I was
don't know.
gonna
I
say
think
Swarm.
Swarm is the easiest for
Sorry,
not having a good team.
That's what I meant. The one we just did. I just said the wrong one. Synthwave is the longest. With Borg disconnected being probably a close second to longest. I mean, if you have a really good team, though, you can knock out Iupiter Iratus like really quickly.
But if you don't have a good team, it is a disaster.
Yeah, and it will take for freaking ever.
Since we are queued, I'm going to go ahead and leave map since this is taking a bit.
Now watch, it'll all be popped when we get back into game. Get off the load screen.
Wee woo.
Yep, wee woo.
See, that's how you do it.
That's, yeah, just our luck. All right, so on Synthwave, stage 1 has multiple rounds as it narrows down. You're basically flying around and you're beaming people off the planet to your ship, and then from your ship to the transports and other ships that are in the area. Each transport gives you 3 points. That's the highest. The other ships give you points equal to the number of crew it takes to activate them. So if you have to beam over 2 crew, you get 2 points. At the final round, you can just take them straight to the starbase for 3 points instead of transports, because sometimes transports can be hard to find. Stage 2, you're defending the escaping transports as they warp out. And then stage 3 is you're defending all the ships that were helping you defend the transports as they warp out. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. I know it sounds confusing.
And because Cryptic has a sense of humor, they made sure to have synth music for Synthwave.
If you don't have music turned off, which I do.
Maybe people want to hear the synthesizer music.
I am putting my fighters on attack for this one because there's not a whole lot for them to intercept. So, no destructible torpedoes. There's a transport right here.
Evacuate the engineers at the outer perimeter first.
Damn this inertia.
Yeah, that's the issue when you're flying a big ship.
You know, it'd be nice if these ships labeled transport would fly around and help you transport other crew to other ships. You know?
Wishful thinking. Oh, that is so not what I wanted to do. Okay, fine.
Because it would it would help incentivize you to pick up those little one pointers.
Well, they're supposed to help fight the synth.
Oh, I mean, they're little one pointers.
Oh, don't blow up that transport just yet.
They're frigates. Some of them. The transports have no weapons.
Yeah, so they should go around and pick up crew. Instead of fighting, they should go around, pick up crew, and...
I hate that it defaults to targeting the big ships when you're trying to beam things over in a hurry. There we go. There's a little transport. We'll have a shrinking zone here shortly. 2 minutes, well, 2.5 minutes. No wonder these ships get blown up so easy, though. You're only beaming like one person over.
Unless one person equals like 100 people.
Back in my day.
And once again, I'm sliding out of the beam up zones.
Satellites are turning to synth control. The operational area
Yeah, I know. I
is
got
about to
1
get
minute.
smaller.
I'm aware.
Picket ships, fall back to the next
Okay, do we have a lot on the outer edge left?
Not to rescue, but I'm trying to beam some stuff up if it will let me.
There's one over here by me I'm trying to get to. I don't know if it's gonna be able to turn around and get out in time.
Oh, I see it. I see the frigate.
You need about 20 seconds.
Oops, looks like someone got it.
Oh, there's another one over here that's not gonna get picked up. On top of a cruiser.
Adios.
I'm not gonna bother with the cruiser because I'm just...
The outer perimeter is lost. Fall back and rescue as many people as you can.
Wow. Lots of explosions.
Have some synthetic ships, or I mean photonic.
Come on, move, transport.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay. I think that one's gonna make it. Stop, 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 stop. Damn it.
Target's shields have failed.
There's a battle cruiser over here that I don't know that I'm gonna bother with. I don't have enough people. One.
I'm saving a cruiser. Now I'm gonna go look for transports.
Target's shields have failed. Warning, ship is under attack.
Well, I'm in the middle of 2 other players, so
Target's shields have
More satellites are coming under synth control.
1 minute. I'm gonna try and save a battle cruiser.
Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here. Fall back.
yeah. I'm trying to get inside.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Okay. Is this the last? This is the last one, right?
I think so.
Warning, ship
We're almost out of ships to bring survivors to. Bring any additional crews to the station and beam them over. It's only a matter of time before the defense net destroys everything on the surface. Beam up any remaining
Yes.
survivors.
All 3 of us should grab this one person.
I was actually trying to get the ship. Apparently you beat me to it.
I mean, you could get like 3 parts of the same person.
Ooh, that would be ugly.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Did somebody grab that picket ship? Tabby, are you getting... Okay.
What's that?
Never mind. I was asking if you were picking up that cruiser.
Why, yes, I am.
Careful. Make sure to lift properly with your legs and back in the right way. We don't want to have you hurt your back. So I guess don't lift with your back. Lift with your legs.
I'm dropping 3 off at the station.
Oh, you don't want to hurt your spinal finger, Lance.
Yeah. I guess lift with your nacelles and not your hull. right?
Lift with your pylons, not with your nacelles.
Fall back to the station. The safe zone is only 50
1 minute.
kilometers in radius. The station is
I'm gonna try and get
deploying
one
visual
more here
alternatives
real
for
quick.
evacuation procedures. Fall back to the station perimeter. Do not let the synth through.
I got one last one in under the radar.
I mean, I haven't heard people talk about radar in a long time. How's he doing?
Feeling his age. Feeling his age.
Actually, is that actor even still alive?
I don't know.
I mean, for those that don't know, I'm making a MASH reference from the ye olden times.
Net corruption is
I remember that show.
as many
I'll take Beta. Never mind, Tabby's already there. I'll take Gamma.
perimeter. Keep the synth away from those transports until they can escape.
Welcome back, Nimue.
Transports are
Again.
en route to Beacon Alpha and in need of
We're
escort.
just protecting escaping ships. It's a boring job, but somebody's got to do it.
Because of Marak and Norfolk, those two names, I like Marak named a ship Norfolk. I see my brain is transposing the E into the Norfolk and thinking Nerfolk, and then like then thinking Merfolk, you know.
Transports are headed for Beacon Gamma.
Come on, guys. Get a move on. This ain't no picnic.
I'm just glad that the synth people are not actually targeting my ships that are outside the barrier, taking them out.
I mean, how many of these ships did Picard build? Because we are literally destroying them by the dozens.
I mean, they had an entire subjugated race here.
Transports en route to
Or, I mean,
Gamma beacons.
see, here's where I have some struggle with them putting the whole synth stuff and Mars and whatnot. Like, they did the whole thing with, like, Data's a person, Data deserves his individuality, and then they turn around and made these synths and thought it was cool to just basically do what they were trying to do to Data.
Actually, they did it to the EMH ones first.
Well, I know that's like the Federation does not have a great grasp
Track record.
Yeah, the track record for artificial intelligence.
Well, I mean, it's more than that, because look what they tried to do to the Baku. The Federation, for all the good that it does, and I mean, they do. They're out there.
It's only human.
No, that's not true. Maybe only members. I could accept.
Oh, I
only
mean, okay. I
members.
mean, yeah.
Did everything pause for everybody else?
But because they lower crime in certain areas, they stop piracy.
We've done all we can.
I mean, dictators have been known to lower crime and stop piracy.
Nikodas, wait, did you Grebog, did you lose me and Nikodas?
No.
Oh,
all of
okay.
us.
Nope, that was me.
See,
I,
it's not just me.
I did have some
not
dropped
just me.
frames, but all of a sudden my game paused.
Oh, that's odd. No, the Federation, they have some really bad leaders in the Federation, and they make really bad decisions. But they're really good at hiding those decisions from their peers. That's what happened to the Baku. It was one admiral who was trying to forcefully relocate the population, but like the other admirals didn't know he was doing it, which is why when Picard threatens to go tell them, it's such a big deal because he was keeping it from them. I don't know this for certain, but my understanding of the synths is that they were designed with less autonomy than Data had. So the person who designed them convinced the Admiralty that it was okay because they weren't as autonomous
Wasn't it
as Data.
Maddox?
I don't know
I
if that's
think
canon.
no, like I thought like it was established in Picard.
That it was Maddox. That would make a certain. No, I think you're right because I think Girardi says it was Maddox, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
It
think
came
you're
out, I
right.
think it came out in Picard season 2.
And it
That
was it was the same with the EMH Mark Ones. Like when they got decommissioned, instead of being deleted, which I suppose is a good thing because they could have all just been killed, they were put to work in as miners. They were dilithium miners because the atmosphere and whatnot wouldn't bother them. Okay, but then when the Doctor writes his Hollow novel, then oh wait, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Again, it was like under the radar for most of the Federation leadership. And then when they read the Hollow novel, or when the Hollow novel got out, it was like, oh, this is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. That seems to happen a lot with the Federation. They need to keep a better eye on their admiralty. And you see that somewhere in a lot in TOS as well. Like the evil admiral became a thing, right? Like anytime an admiral came on board the Enterprise, they were the villain. But it's like, where's the rest of the admiralty? Why isn't the rest of the admiralty like coming down on this guy? Oh, because they don't know. Jim Kirk has to go tell them, or Captain Picard has to go tell them. The only one who really got away with it was Nechayev. And the first couple of times she shows up, she's a villain, but then you see her later and she's still a wicked witch, but she's not a villain. I don't know, maybe she got her hand smacked one too many times. But yeah, the Federation has a pretty terrible track record of doing awful things to marginalized groups, but again, it's usually depicted as one person who's getting away with it until everybody else finds out.
Apparently,
So it's
I'm
not
dropping
that-
packets, so things are.
Well, we're
weird.
done anyway. We're just chatting. So we're done. Monday, visit us Monday. We're going to be doing fun night, probably working on our KDF characters. And then next Thursday, we're going to be highlighting some science ships, which I'll have a new one to fly. So that'll be fun. I'm doing the science spearhead next week.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
I have the Nova. I have all kinds of science ships.
You love your Nova, so maybe you should do that.
I also have the Vern. I also
Ooh.
have.
Vern would be good.
You know what I mean,
like-
Vern?
I have all kinds of science ships. I mean, there's even the compiler. That's a science dreadnought.
Oh.
You know, there's all kinds of science vessels.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, chat. We appreciate you. And as always, I will see you out there.
Don't be on fire. Have fun and set yourself safely.
Yes. We only
Oddly
have.
enough, I actually kept up with that one.
Anyway. Yes. Like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff, and it'll let you know when we're live again. And I guess we'll catch you Monday. Live long and prosper,
Bye.
everybody. Computer, end program.